Looks like the weed killer is working. Welcome back to What's Next Garage. Today, we're working on a Mazda RX8. Now, we had this Mazda RX8 in here before and we pulled the throwout bearing out of it. But when we did that, we probably should have done the clutch and the clutch lining and the pressure plate. So today, on What's Next Garage, we're dropping this transmission. Everybody knows how hard it is to get PPE. The big rainforest site, they're all out of the gloves that I use. So I use GloveWorks, extra large. I believe these are 8 mil thick. So I did a Google search and I came up with Old South Trading Company, LLC. And they had the gloves I needed, a case of them. They were $20 cheaper than the rainforest site. As far as PPE goes, I would go check out their website and see if there's anything you need on there. They do PPE for hospitals. All right, let's get back to this. We'll get that box opened up. I'll get my new rubber gloves on and we'll get this Mazda RX8 clutch out of here. Once I got this box opened up, man, it looks like a whole box full of Halloween. Orange and black. Okay, so with the RX8, all these parts down here, this is like a stabilizer to connect the front to the rear. So it looks like the elves have been here last night and they've already got the axle out. They've got the support piece out of there. They've got everything disconnected up here. So it looks like third shift did a heck of a good job. So all I really have to do is up here, I have to pull the slave cylinder out for the throwout bearing and then take the bolts off that connect the transmission to the bell housing. So this RX8's got a rotary engine in it and my kid actually rebuilt it when he was 15 years old. He bought the car. Me and my wife both thought he shouldn't have bought it. Bought the car, pulled the motor out and rebuilt it and it's been running ever since. Pretty strong too. So I'm just gonna go through and start taking bolts out up here and then on the other side as well, and then we'll take this whole transmission down. He already has the shifter boot pulled apart up here, so you have to remove all that from inside. So actually there really isn't much left here. Ha! This one's got a nut on it. There's actually a nut on that. It's kind of crazy, but well, at least it's easy to get at. I don't know where my 14 millimeter ratcheting wrench is. It's around here somewhere. We take that top one out and we have to take that bottom out because look, there's one hidden right there. Yeah, I remember now the last time. That guy needs to come out of there. Look at there, that one was hidden. Oh, look at all this clutch material. Yeah, I'd say my kid beat the heck out of this thing. Oh, it smells like clutch too. We're gonna have really good hardware discipline here because he's pretty particular. All right, let's go up and we'll get that guy. Let's see if we can get in there with this. Oh yeah, with an extension we will. So, oh, look at what I found. You know, you love your kids, but at the end of the day, what do you say when you all of a sudden find this tool in your drawer? It's a 14 millimeter and it seems that the tips have been ground off. Gotta love your kids. That's right, a 1/4 inch ratchet and it looks like it's a 12. You can get in here. Are you kidding? There we go. I'm taking those two bolts out that hold the slave cylinder. I used a 1/4 inch ratchet and a number 12. And then we'll have the slave cylinder out. So I think we just got to do this other side. All right, so we're gonna go after those 3 and then we should be able to pull this bad boy out of there. Okay, so we're headed for them bolts. It's a wobble. We're just gonna go with a ton of extensions so I can get behind everything. Now is when it really pays to have a lot of extensions. What's nice is you can get an extension, you can stay far back away and you can go over the top of that transmission in between the tunnel and the bell housing. And you can take that apart really easy. There is a lot of room in there, so that's pretty nice. All right, so I just have I just have the one lower bolt left. So what I'm gonna do is strap this down right now. I was just being careful as I was ratchet strapping this down. I didn't want to get any wires pinched between it, otherwise I would have had a bad day. So you can ratchet strap it, you just need to make sure all the wires are clear. So we're pretty tight. Not super duper tight, but pretty tight. All right, we're almost ready to take this thing down. Just have to take this one last bolt out, which is gonna be a 14 millimeter. I'm looking at that clipped off 14 millimeter again. The best part about this transmission is there was only 6 bolts that hold it bell housing to engine interface. Okay, so now let's just verify. 1, 2, 3. There's nothing else there. Okay. This is out. That's out, that's out. There's nothing else up there. And it doesn't look like there's any wires in there. So let's see if she'll pop away from the, I got a feeling it, well, we're pretty centered. Let's see what we get here. Oh, slid right away. Came right apart. All right, here we go. Oh, it came apart. It's coming apart so nice. And we're gonna just bring her down a little bit. We gotta clear it out of there. He was supposed to take the shifter out of there. Ah, that knucklehead. I gotta go. I gotta get this out of here. The shift lever out of there. He had everything disassembled, but we needed that one last component out of there. So down we're gonna go. Let's pull her back. Yep, that's nice. Okay, that's clear. And there. So now we're down. This is one of the easier transmissions I've removed. It wouldn't be bad if it were on jack stands on a driveway. There we go, down it is. And it's held on nice. It's not gonna go anywhere. Hi. All right, let's go take a look up there. You could see a lot of dust. And he'll get that all apart and he can do the exciting part. I'll come back and we'll take a look at the pressure plate and stuff. But we'll let him experience that awesomeness. All right, that's gonna do it for transmission or removal from 2000 something or another, 2006 RX8. Here's the flywheel from that RX8. He's gonna take it in and have it turned. Rode it to the rivets. There is actually no lining left anywhere. That's why you have to get that flywheel turned. Well, now he knows how to drive stick. This is the carnage after learning how to drive stick. And just so everybody knows, I wore the same set of gloves through the whole process, 8 mil, purchased from Old South Trading Company, LLC. Check them out online. I'm gonna link their website down below. Really great customer service, customer support, all your PPE needs. Thanks, Brendan and your team at Old South Trading Company. Good stuff.